Good morning, everyone. Wesley is off today, so I will be in the driver's seat, and we're going to take a look at our drought situation, our 30-day rainfall, and then a look towards the future. So let's get right to it. Well, we start off with the Drought Monitor, and we have great news for southwest Oklahoma. We finally got some movement on the drought picture in that area. We got rid of the severe drought finally, so now we're just dealing with moderate drought over the southwestern quarter up into west central Oklahoma. So good news there. Not so good news, unfortunately, for south central Oklahoma, where we now have a larger area of severe drought and a much larger area of moderate drought in that region, and also surrounded by abnormally dry conditions, an area that's considered to be in danger of going into drought if it doesn't get significant rainfall. If we take a look at the 30-day rainfall from the Mesonet, we can see why that south central region is under duress from drought. We do see that area in far south central Oklahoma along the Red River, less than an inch of rainfall. Much of the south central up into central Oklahoma region is dealing with those same kind of totals. Also, much of the north central and northwest Oklahoma did get a good bout of rainfall over the last 30 days, and even out into the western panhandle. Just not enough yet to put a dent in that drought out in the western panhandle, where it's been a much longer period of dry conditions. If we look at the departure from normal, this is actual inches below normal for much of south central and western parts of the central region. Also across eastern parts of Oklahoma, we do see deficits basically from an inch to about 2.5 inches, but it greatly increases as we get down in south central Oklahoma, where that drought increased this week on the Drought Monitor map. The percent of normal map for that same period, so this is compared to what they would expect to get, the percentage-wise. Again, you can see those areas across central down into south central Oklahoma, scattered across really the southeastern half of the state, 40 to less than 30% of normal over the last 30 days. But over across the northwestern half of the state, basically northwest of I-44, we do see greater than normal rainfall amounts, and that's certainly good news for that part, but we do need that rainfall down in south central Oklahoma. As we go into next week, from the Climate Prediction Center, the Precipitation Outlook, we do see greatly increased odds of above normal precipitation centered right here in the southern plains in Oklahoma, and of course we are getting deeper into the spring season, so anytime we get above normal rainfall, that means a little bit more during spring. So let's hope for that, especially down in that south central region where they do need that rainfall. Now we can go out to the April through June period from the Climate Prediction Center. We do see from the temperature outlook greatly increased odds of above normal temperatures across the entire region, including Oklahoma, which wouldn't help any drought conditions. But then when we get to the precipitation outlook, we see increased odds of below normal precipitation, especially across southwest Oklahoma and the Panhandle. So it won't help those drought conditions there. We are coming up into the full spring season, which is the wettest time of the year for much of the state, except for the Panhandle, which is later into the summer. So we can get some really generous rains to help the drought picture, at least if we're lucky. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.